Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side. Only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello.
Hello, hello. There it is. There it is.
With David Aldridge joining us on the sideline.
Yep. This is so fun.
About to the halfway point, the midway point, Clark, of this season with a lot of storylines so far in this one.
You know, it's definitely been a memorable season, Kevin, and what I'm interested in is to see how the rest of this season unfolds and which teams start to separate themselves even more.
Kessler, and it's blocked. Here's Pippen. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Pippen's got the game going here with the first basket for Chicago.
I really like that shot from Pippen. So good driving it. That forces defenders to give him space. Makes the pull-up deadly.
Now, here is Weber. Six on the shot clock. Kessler passes to Chapman. Had the space there, but it's offline. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Chapman. Kessler against Armstrong. Kessler wide open. He fires. It's good from about 19 feet.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Kessler. Last game he had 28 points. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Williams sets a screen for Jordan. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Pass to Kessler. Now, here is Weber. And stolen by Jordan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a physical player. Jordan seems to embrace getting contact on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
He just could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last ball game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at the stripe. He'd love to put that behind him with some strong free throw shooting today.
Count the basket. Kessler's got 7.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Now, here's Jordan. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one. They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. There's the triple. And again, Chicago, no good. Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Chapman. Goes up on the wing, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
Bulls trail by 5.
Put it in the chat here. Say hey in the chat.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Now Armstrong. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jordan.
Absolute fucking tree.
Bulls moving the ball around. Second shot
trading.
opportunity. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And Armstrong likes trying his luck inside, too, demonstrating that he's more than
Young
just a
3D guy
jump
got
shooter.
close around.
Here's Chapman. Back to Kessler. And here's Weber, 16 feet away. And Mills kicks to Weber. Here's Kessler. There's the double team with Pippen. Back to Kessler. With the drive. Puts it down.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Superb body control, proving he knows how to keep his concentration
like
under duress.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
If I didn't like that,
And the Bulls making a change here.
I just installed it.
Bulls trail by 5. Armstrong with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. It's Pippen with the drive. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him right there. He was off to the races and wasn't going to be denied.
Yeah, they knew he was gone. He had them beat from the jump and just took it all the way.
Now here's Jordan. Standing at 28 points.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
Who's checked in for Milwaukee. Good on both.
Fucking Moses Malone is my number 2.
Milwaukee leading by 5.
Absolutely. Big one.
There's the pick. The open shot by Kessler. Offline from the top of the key. Armstrong against Kessler. Here's Semenko. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
You know, their approach and priority was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
Bulls trail by 7. And here's Armstrong. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Outside Jordan. Into the lane. Here's Brewer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
And the Bulls making a change here. Reynolds is checked in, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Kessler. 13 points in the game. Now Pippen. Pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Love when MJ finishes with strength, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Kessler against Jordan. Here's Roberts. Answer the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it left. And the Bucks making a change here. Alexander's checked in. Timeout called the Bucks.
But I ain't doing all that. Actually has about won the finals last 2 seasons, but also would not have been a good time to retire. Anyway, can we be done with that? Guess not. Yeah.
Big trash.
You will see all of the no left hands. Why this is not letting me get through this timeout? Cloud Gaming, working through the bugs. We done with the 90s.
All right, all right, all right.
So really pissing off as a slow game. Wasn't doing this at all earlier. This fucking weird build. Oh, and they took me out.
Chicago
1 point game,
leading.
we'll take it.
Here is Armstrong. There's a good screen. The 19-foot shot, good on the bucket. Armstrong's got the first basket of the second quarter for Chicago.
I like this play call by Armstrong. Intelligently
very
moving
likely.
things around to create for himself.
Out to the wing. Here's Chapman. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And he also put in work on the glass, doing the dirty work for his team as well.
Here's Weber. Banked in off the glass. Weber's got his first points of the game.
And this demonstrates his
Weber.
strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
No. Switchers in
Armstrong
here.
with it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
6 to shoot. Trains it from beyond the arc. Armstrong's
Thank
got
you,
the lead up
Eileen.
to 4 now for the Bulls.
A strong shooter from distance. Armstrong unafraid
That's
to
good.
fire away.
There's the screen to the left wing.
That's the jump shot you
Mills
want to
passes
take?
to Kessler.
Ah,
Back to Mills. Here's Chapman. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Second quarter,
yeah,
we're a
Greg
little over a
Chet
minute and
is
a half
also
in.
shooting like 20% three.
Pass to Reynolds.
Only reason I signed him. And memory serves correctly, he was one of Jordan's best
He
players.
tries for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. Kessler in the post. He's covered by Armstrong.
Get Russell open, maybe.
Now Kessler. 13 points in the game. And Mills atop the key. Count that one. Mills has got his second basket.
Good job using his
A lot
size
of
to see
unnecessary
over and
movement
past the
like that.
defense and find the shot he wants.
You can't forget about him in mid-range.
I am a new
Take that.
streamer.
And now the first
Just
timeout called
working
here for the
bugs
Bulls.
here. Play it, look at it.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
There we go.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. A look at Chicago. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And of course, Milwaukee, 4 games back. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Minnesota. Uncovered. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
So that go-to.
Chapman's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Angry white man in the 90s.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Up top, Armstrong. 13 points in the game.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
To the right side. To the inside.
Great bounce pass. We'll take it.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for your Bucks, Terry Mills, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Scottie Pippen's checked in for King.
All right. Got to play them.
And both free throws good for Mills. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
It's off the court.
Armstrong against Kessler.
A lot of room to start like that.
And here's Armstrong.
It is on the
Over Kessler. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 7 points for the quarter.
With his skill shooting and handling the ball, this is what Armstrong is capable of, getting buckets.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Chapman. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Reynolds. No scoring in this one. And here's Armstrong. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Armstrong can put it in the basket. Shows you the quickness that time.
Kessler passes to Weber. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. He lobs it up, and Kessler throws it down.
Way to set up the alley-oop.
The white, great white hook.
Catch and flush.
If they can come all the way back, we'll remember that one.
Here's Reynolds. Outside Pippen. Pass to Reynolds. Back to Pippen. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, here's Mills. Here's Chapman. Oh, good with the triple.
Give a 3 beside you now. You are wide open.
It's Pippen on the way. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. To the middle, here's Semenko. The rebound by Chris Weber. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Kessler throws it down.
Excellent lines of communication there.
How about that, Clark? The pass, the catch, totally in rhythm.
Beautiful.
It's almost like they were in each other's heads. Well done.
Chicago calls timeout.
Go there, Sean.
Here we go, man. Put your hands together for your Milwaukee Dancers.
Randall's checked in for the Bucks. Alexander comes in for Russell. King's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Armstrong. Ball's knocked loose.
With that dish.
Here's Kessler.
Yeah.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
If you work that ball inside, you put loads of pressure on the D.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass, outworking the defense, and winning second chances at the hoop.
Now here's Pippen. He had 16 points in the win against Dallas.
And his passing was just on another level entirely. He was dissecting the defense with his ball movement and getting his guys great looks.
Shot clock at 3 from deep. Jordan.
Big trash.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Chapman.
That's not where I wanted to pass it at all.
Here's Reynolds. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Now Jordan.
Yes.
Outside Pippen. Pass to King to end the cold streak. Here's Williams. And at last, they get one to fall.
There's that rebounding that Scott Williams is known for. I love seeing him go after the offensive glass like that.
Weber a screen, driving inside. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Oh. I need to let somebody in there. Get what I deserve.
Kessler with it. 19 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock.
I hate your family.
Alexander in the post. Pippen on him.
No easy hoops when Pippen's on you. He's a disruptive, dangerous defender.
Pass to Jordan. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's King. Another shot. The shot will not fall. Randall with some nice D. Here's Chapman. Fires the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Williams. Pass to Pippen. Out top Jordan. Got a piece of it.
Good red.
Pass break, Milwaukee. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, that's impactful defense right there, finding the steal and then turning it into offense right away.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Smart play calls, good quality shot selection. Those were the keys for their offense in that one.
And you can tell that by looking at the stats. They didn't waste many possessions on bad shots.
Here's Kessler. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Pass to Chapman.
Just get clamped everywhere.
Jordan against Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. Kessler, no good.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6.
Good thing about this.
Right side, Pippen.
Kind of fuck around.
Over Alexander. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Kessler throws it down.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now, here's Pippen. Over Alexander. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jordan against Kessler. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Driving the lane. Rebound, Milwaukee. From deep three-point land, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we finished one half of basketball. Bucks on top. They lead by 6. So step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Tell you what, he was knocking down some nice shots in that first half. Very productive.
And his team helped create those opportunities to score, setting him up to knock them down.
Bulls trail by 6. Bounce pass, Pippen. Armstrong. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Armstrong's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Armstrong against Kessler. Chapman shot is off.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
And easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
The great thing about Pippen is his versatility. I mean, he impacts the game in every way. Defense, offense, boarding, passing, he does it all.
Kessler against Armstrong. Kessler passes to Chapman. Back to Kessler. Weber a screen from 17 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago trailing here.
Got it on that east.
Jordan looking it over. Pass to Armstrong. Williams with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. Cuts off the pass. One-on-one here. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Weber.
And what a crazy swing that whole play was. The steal and then the slam.
Clarkie read that perfectly and makes a huge play.
Big time.
You could feel the whole game shift with that sequence. What a game changer.
Here's Pippen, following the bucket by the Bucks. Shot clock at 5. Ring shot on the way. Kessler with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Outside to Weber. Over Williams. Weber can't hit. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. Here is Armstrong. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Back up.
Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Weber the pass to Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kessler's got 23.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6 from 8. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams.
Inside, Williams' size is a factor, helping him battle through the contact.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Mills.
All that, I would say.
More and more big players shooting threes. It poses a challenge for the defense.
Now Armstrong. He's got 22. From deep. And Bowie pulls it down. Milwaukee leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice finish there to guide it in.
Yeah, you know, it doesn't have to be a dunk, does it?
Nope.
No, sir. As long as it goes in.
Kessler against Armstrong. Outside Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Over Kessler. Second chance effort. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Baseline monster. Get you every time.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Russell.
Stopping there. Never got.
To the inside. Mills. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Great feed. I like when he looks to move the rock like this.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Pippen. That misses off the backboard.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
To the wing on the left. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
We're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
What separates Jordan from others, in my mind, is his singular focus. Nothing comes between him and the ultimate goal of winning the game.
Here's Kessler. He's got 23. Brewer with the steal. Holds it up for Pippen. Here's Kessler. Bowie, no good.
I think they were going for a little extra flavor there, ultimately coming up way short.
The timing on the pass was just off, and as a result, the play blows up in their faces.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 5. Kessler with it. Tolbert to screen on Armstrong. Takes it inside. Out to Russell. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we're coming right.
A little late on that pass.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now, Kessler. Pass to Chapman. Back to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Weber. Fires, high post. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's Dawson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Milwaukee has possession. Kessler with it.
I threw that though. All right, let's go back. Yep.
Pass to Weber. 5 to shoot. A 15-footer. Chicago grabs the miss.
He had 0 post moves.
Looking to get back on track here. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Here's Kessler. Here now is Weber. Kessler up top. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Stolen by Kessler. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find a chance inside.
Bulls trail by 4.
He is a stretch 4, but doesn't even have
Here's
to jump.
Dawson. It's Pippen on the wing. From 10 feet out, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Now Kessler. Here's Weber. Cranes the three-pointers. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Okay.
What a terrific setup. Getting the right guy the ball right when he needs it.
The Bulls call timeout. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Bowie checked in for the Bucks. Kings checked in for Chicago. Cheeks checks in for Dawson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Now, coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
That free throw, no good.
Free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them. And today, that concern has been front and center.
The Bulls making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Here's Bowie. Here's Mills. Williams with the defensive effort.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Reynolds. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Rebound Milwaukee. Mills has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jacks up a 3. Rubber can't hit. Bulls trail by 5. Pippen outside. Here's Reynolds. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Lets it go from the wing. It goes straight through with the switch. Reynolds has got his first 2 points of the night.
Trusted his preparation there. Didn't panic as time was ticking down.
Kessler with it. Here's Weber. And the Bucks miss again.
Shot it where you stood.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Bucks leading by 3. Kessler in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. That's
Look at that rip.
Stolen by Kessler. And it's the Bucks on the break. Botches the slam dunk finish.
Getting a little ahead of himself there. Wanted to put on a show and ended up with a blooper.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away 3 points at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for Chiefs. Now, here's Brewer. They set the screen. Reynolds passes to Armstrong. And it's all evened up. Armstrong's got 25 points.
Exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Bucks call time. And the Bucks making a change here. Roberts checked in. Here's Kessler.
Just hovering around the 4 seed right now. I think they're 2, maybe 17, maybe. Oh, God,
To
hit the
Weber
wrong button.
and stolen by Jordan.
Hit the wrong button.
And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. They now take the lead. Armstrong's got 10 points here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for King, and Pippen subbed in for Reynolds. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, brother, now, you got to save that for the All-Star weekend. Come on now.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the officials
Can't
in
do
the
that.
backcourt violation. Not very careful
Absolutely
there.
not do that.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
No good on that one.
What for your Bucks? Kessler.
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that one miss.
Usually miss fucking free.
And
They do
so
like
it's
9
Pippen with it.
10
He brings it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from outside. Milwaukee in the lead. Kessler passes to Russell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
Huge. Needed.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2. Brian Russell.
And so Russell hits them both. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan outside. Pass to Armstrong. Williams, a screen on Kessler. Armstrong got a hand on it. One-on-one here. Kessler, no good. Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They're shooting a lot more horribly in the second half than it was the first. The other way around. They need some help ball action.
Jordan against Weber. Jordan's shot is off. Bucks leading by 3. It's Russell with the drive. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Rising to meet the challenge. He was ready to put the team on his back.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it. What a lob. My goodness. Now that's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Well said. Going airborne for that connection.
Showing great control and a soft touch to finish that play.
Brewer with the screen for Jordan. To stop the run. A rebound by the Bucks. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low, it's taken away by Brewer.
Oh, okay.
2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this
That's
one.
big ass.
And the shot is
Enough.
good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 5 on the
Athletic
basket from
ability to do
Armstrong. The Bucks call time.
I need to bounce past that.
Substitution for your Bucks.
One game. 2 minutes.
Rex Chapman.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Kessler in the post. He's covered by
Oh,
Armstrong.
Scotty even.
Russell
doing
passes
any
to
of that.
Kessler.
No, he didn't do any of that.
Clock at 6. Here he goes. On the top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Kessler's got 28.
Did not want that shot.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Kessler throws it down.
You know, sometimes defenses just sleep on this guy. They forget how explosive he can be.
Explosive is right. He's more than happy, though, Clark, to remind them of what he can do when airborne.
Indeed.
And for a point guard like him to be able to dunk it, it's extra devastating for a defense when this happens.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Outside to Weber. Pass to Roberts.
Necessary.
Armstrong against Kessler. Weber with a screen on Armstrong. Now Weber over Williams. Weber can't hit.
They've got to get points in bunches and in a hurry.
Yeah, and a lot of luck. It would be very difficult for them to get back into this one.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
And here's Jordan outside. Good. And now they trail by just 4. Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 4.
I will be the one shooting you.
Timeout called the Bucks.
You're not passing in there.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm gonna knee myself on this fucking foul shot. This is my team.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just...
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
What?
It's heating up here down the stretch. That technical puts them in prime position.
The Bulls call timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it, but it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put, but they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be smart.
Here's Armstrong. No good from three-point territory. And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts. What factors got?
What am I? 5 for 9.
Plays come to your mind.
It didn't happen.
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
Here's Armstrong. Williams kicks to Brewer. Here's Armstrong. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Pulling out Clark, a tight one.
And, you know, in a close game like this, Kevin, maybe being at home was the difference.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
Box score. I hate that 3 for 12. I got to do better at PG.